had this desire at an early age to be a part of something bigger than myself. I wasn't sure what it was, but I was certain that I wanted it. Have you ever felt that way? That desire to be a part of something bigger than you? I think that's why I've always been such a big sports fan. The affinity and connection you have with your team and the others who root for them, it immediately involves you in something bigger than just you. When I was in college, I wasn't just a casual sports fan either. I was that crazy guy with the face and body paint screaming at the top of my lungs. I went all out for my school. And growing up here in Northern Virginia, I couldn't get enough of my Skins, Caps, the Wizards, the Nationals. But there is something far more significant to me in life than being an avid fan of my favorite sports team. I'm not satisfied with cheering from the stands anymore. And my guess is that this is true for you as well. Our nation identifies itself less and less as a God-believing, church-participating, gospel-advancing people. The need to reach the lost here in America has increased dramatically as we have become a post-Christian culture. About 90% of the population here in our nation's capital and in Northern Virginia does not identify itself as evangelical Christian. That means that right here in Loudoun County, 300,000 people don't have a relationship with God through Jesus Christ. 300,000 people lost. But hope is not lost. In fact, I believe hope is rising. We believe that God is moving right here in Leesburg, Virginia. God's heart is to reach these people. His heart is for every man, woman, and child to have the opportunity to respond to the gospel, but they need people to reach them. That's why we're planting the Rising Church, a people radically transformed by the gospel, set apart for the glory of God and sent out for the salvation of the world. God is going to use our church to reach our community and to be a part of His mission in reaching our nation and ultimately the world. Don't you want to join God in what He's doing? God is giving you the opportunity to answer that desire that is deep within your soul, to be a part of something so much bigger than yourself. He wants you to do more than just watch from the stands. He wants you to get involved. I want to challenge you with 3 ways that you can get involved with the Rising Church. Number 1, pray for us. Pray for this community. Pray that God will use the church He has called us to plant to reach the 300,000 people in Loudoun County who don't know Him. Number 2, financially support us. We need to raise about $190,000 for our first year of ministry and $1.3 million over our first 5 years. Your financial support, whether a one-time startup gift or monthly contributions, will help fuel our ministry. And 3, become part of our launch team. God has already been assembling families and individuals to join the Rising Church, and whether you already live in this area or you're considering relocating here, we'd be honored and humbled to have you join our team. It's time to do more than just sit idly by and watch. It's time to rise up, take a stand, and belong to something bigger than yourself. Will you join the Rising?